Hello and welcome to Archvelder's Hacks with Archvelder and his amazing hacks. So, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to run old raids for raw gold. Raids from Battle for Azeroth have recently become viable to farm quickly. Each boss in these raids drops a total of around 200 gold in straight gold and items which can be vended immediately for gold. Now, you can just fight your way through each raid boss. However, this isn't a good way to do it, because there's a lot of wasted time running around, listening to roleplay and travelling between areas of the raids. I'm going to show you a route round all that, a secret codex which will dramatically increase your gold returns. Some of these bosses can be killed in as little as 30 seconds for up to 300 gold, so this is one of the best possible sources of raw gold. To go beyond raw gold and achieve even greater returns, you'll need to sign up to my Patreon, where strategies too hot for YouTube are hidden. We are going to be using the Looking for Raid option. The Alliance NPC that gives you access to Battle for Azeroth raids is Kaiku in the Snug Harbour Inn in Borealis. The Horde equivalent is located inside the Hall of Chroniclers, on the second level of the Great Seal in Dazar'alor. It's in the room right by the Guildmaster and Vendor. He's called Epu. Both Epu and Kaiku are Tortolans. Talk to your Tortolan and select the Hall of Containment option. This one is a DPS check. You will need at least eye level 450. You will need to be able to kill the boss fast here or not at all. You can kill the boss here in 30 seconds with the right gear, which is very little time invested for the 200 gold which goes straight into your bags and the items which drop that can be vended. However, if you can't kill the boss quickly, he goes into his secondary phase where he is almost invulnerable, greatly slowing the kill down. For this reason, if you can't kill the boss quickly, move on to the next option. If you can kill the boss, you'll be stuck inside an elevator. This encounter wasn't designed to be concluded so quickly. You can get around this by teleporting out of the instance and straight back in. Find Brand Bronzebeard and defend him while he messes around with a console. Despite the time you waste doing this, the next encounter against Mother is very quick. You can kill her in under 30 seconds easily, so it is well worth doing. Collect your loot and leave the instance group. Return to your tortoise person. This time we select the option Siege of Dazar'alor. You'll get a cinematic as soon as you enter the raid. Cancel it with escape. You have to clear some trash at the start of this one, as I'm showing you here. Line of sight the casters by running to this location. The trash drop a small amount of gold and have a small chance to drop epics. You can then begin the encounter with the Champions of the Light. Focus the Troll Paladin Rawani and you should be able to finish it again under 30 seconds. Rawani seems to give you slightly more gold than other raid encounters due to some lucrative weapon drops, and you also get the extra gold from the trash. So this one is well worth your time, even though it takes slightly longer than some of the other fights you will be doing in this video. Now, at this point, Alliance players can leave the LFR instance and then fly over from the Snug Harbour Inn to the actual raid entrance to the Siege of Dazar'alor, which is quite nearby. Set the encounter to normal and repeat the whole process. Once you've done that, you can try resetting the encounter and doing it on heroic or even mythic, but you'll probably find the encounter is too tough to complete quickly enough for it to be an efficient source of raw gold, at least at the time this video was published. Now, return to the turtle and select the Crucible of Storms option. This is an odd fight requiring you to kill two bosses at once, and it will probably take you 1 minute and 30 seconds. The next raid wing we'll be doing, the Grand Reception, is the best option here. This is mainly because of all the trash you can pull on the way to the boss. In addition to the extra raw gold you get, in addition to that from the boss, there's a chance of bind on equip epics. In fact, some gold farmers have been farming the trash here exclusively for some time now, hoping to get a nice epic and sell it on the auction house for a fortune. Even without the epics, you should be looking at 250 raw gold in a minute from this encounter. The subsequent option, Depths of the Devoted, is one of the fastest. Lady Ashvane can be killed in 40 seconds after entering the instance, despite some initial roleplay where you can't attack her. The penultimate raid wing we're going to be doing, the Circle of Stars, has some annoying trash on the way to the boss that you have to kill to gain access to the boss. The boss also has a fear type ability which you'll need to get out of somehow. That aside, he dies fairly quickly in 1.5 minutes or so. Finally, we have the Vision of Destiny and a fight against a projection of Rathian, which is surprisingly fast for the last raid of the expansion. Now, is this worth it? In my humble opinion, yes. You can make 2,000 gold in under 10 minutes doing this, and there aren't any gold making methods which are this simple which make significantly more than that. And those methods generally require time spent posting and collecting things on the auction house, which I don't really enjoy. The one exception to this rule is world quests in the Dragon Isles which award gold. These can be very lucrative, but you will usually be done with those in half an hour or so this is a nice secondary option. There are of course more advanced strategies which will make significantly more than any raw gold strategy. There's a strategy on my Patreon, for example, which can make 50,000 gold per hour. I'd add that running old raids is fun, whereas a lot of gold farms just aren't. This isn't repetitive or tedious, and I do it regularly even though I don't really need the gold and could make it faster in other ways. I also tend to do this stuff when I just need 1,000 gold quickly for something on a specific character, rather than transfer it from another character and have to log in and out. It is just more enjoyable and easier for accounting purposes. Now, if you found this guide useful, my next video is going to be a completely comprehensive guide to farming raw gold. It has information in that you will find nowhere else and will allow you to farm raw gold more quickly and for longer than from any other publicly available source. You'll want to subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on that one.